No more peanut content if you don't subscribe.
Yeah, that's true. I'll subscribe for peanut content.
You have 3, I have 1, so you got
Yeah.
2, so you're at 11 right now. So I really need 2 points. I have to have whole or pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh!
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2.
Hey everyone, it's Courtney and you're joining me for a get ready with me and also a pumpkin patch day. So if that sounds fun, stay tuned. I'm gonna do my makeup, move on to clothing, and we'll see if I'm gonna do my hair. Personally, I usually don't do anything with my hair. I just let it air dry. I have good results with that. I personally hate doing my hair. I love makeup, I love clothes. I hate doing my hair. I don't know, even my eyebrows. I hate doing my eyebrows. Something about hair is just not my forte, but everything else I love doing. So we'll move on to the fun stuff first, and then maybe I'll do something with my hair. Maybe. Before I even started, I moisturized with the CeraVe moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin. I have very dry skin. I'm doing Trintonin, so like my skin is super dry, and I have a couple tips for if you're on Trintonin, like some makeup tips and stuff that I found helps. But my number one tip is to use a really thick moisturizer, and for me that's the CeraVe moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin. I find that that is the thickest moisturizer I've ever used on my face, and I don't know, it's the only thing that works now that I have really dry skin. I think I'm planning on wearing orange today, so I'm gonna go in with my, this is the Naked Robin Eisenberg palette from Urban Decay, and I'm gonna use the colors Mango Sun, Foxfire, and Pulsar. I have kind of small lids, and I love doing eyeshadow, so I've had to like come up with creative ways to do eyeshadow that still looks good. And I find that putting a really light color on the lid and then some darker colors around it, you know, like typical eyeshadow looks, but I really have to focus on the light colors where you can actually see my lid. Before I do any of that, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion because, like I said, I moisturize really heavy, so then of course I have moisturizer on my eyelids, and eyeshadow does not happen to sit well if you have a bunch of moisturizer all over your eyelids. Fun fact. Okay, once I have that applied, I let it dry. Oh, that's another thing. My moisturizing cream, I let that dry for like 5 to 10, probably closer to 10 minutes. Just because otherwise, when you go to do makeup, or well, actually when I go to put on my sunscreen, it will start pilling if I don't let it dry a super long time. So that's what I've done. And then I'm waiting for the eyeshadow primer to dry. This is probably way too dramatic for that. It doesn't need that, but I just want it to be super dry quick. Oh, I feel so like self-conscious with my hair like this. I don't know why. I guess wet hair makes me look like, I don't know, it gives my face a lot of real estate. I don't know if I like that. Okay, so I'm going in with, this is a ColourPop E16 brush. It just kind of looks kind of tapered and fluffy at the end. So I'm doing that with the Mango Sun, the lightest crease color that I was going to use. It's kind of like a peachy orangey color, which is what I'm going for. This eyeshadow palette is very fluffy. Like, what do you call it? It has a lot of like, not fallout, but when you tap it, it fluffs up. I don't ever really have fallout unless I use the blue colors, of course. I think all blue colors have more fallout than anything else. Again, I'm just going right in this crease and kind of above it because, like I said, I don't have much real estate on my lid, so I really want to make my eyes look bigger. And I'm going all the way in to this side because I kind of want it to be a rounded shape more than a elongated shape this way or that way. I really want to focus it in this center portion. Now the other side. And just a lot of back and forth motions, of course. Okay, that looks like a lot of color up top, which is where we want it. I don't know if this is common in bathrooms, but this bathroom has like no airflow, and we live in Florida, which is humid and hot. I don't take showers in this bathroom, and yet it feels humid and hot. I think it's just, and my whole house is air conditioned, but this room, or this bathroom, is just like so warm. Speaking of warm, it's gonna be warm today while we pumpkin pick, which is not the most exciting thing to me. I really wanted a cold day to pumpkin pick, as I'm sure most people do. They want a fall feeling day when they go, you know, and pick the pumpkin from the farm. So I'm a little bummed about that, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this eye still needs a little more shadow. This is a beautiful color. I could wear this by itself and be perfectly content, but I really want it to be a little more orangey because of the dress I'm wearing today. I'm gonna take the ColourPop E17 brush, which is kind of like the other one, just a little less floofy at the top, a little shorter and a little more dense. And I'm going to take that Foxfire color, which is like this brick orange reddish color. I think it's a little more red than orange, but that's okay. And I'm gonna focus this really in the crease. So I'm gonna tilt my head back a little bit and just like find that crease and really hug it with the brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of just swirl it at the end over here because I need a little more depth that way. I feel like this lighting is not it, but you're gonna have to forgive me. Okay, I like that, but I still feel like my crease is a little big. This is a dirty brush, but I'm still gonna use it. I didn't wash it beforehand. This is the E21 and it's a really thin, dense brush. But I'm gonna take that Foxfire color and like really build a crease here because I feel like it's not built the way I want it to be yet. Yeah, that helped. And then I'll go out and blend it with the more fluffy brush. So this is unblended, but you can see like I have the lighter color and then the really dark crease, which is what I'm going for because I'm gonna put a light shade on the lid. So that looks pretty good. Let me blend it out more. I'm not gonna go so far as to say this is a cut crease, by the way, because I did not put anything down on my lid to keep it from moving down, if that makes sense, but you're kind of creating a cut crease in a lax way, in a relaxed, chill way. And then we're gonna take a really fluffy brush. For me, this is the ColourPop E2 brush. You can see it's super fluffy, and I'm just gonna run it all over this to kind of mesh everything together really well. I take a lot of time on my eyeshadow because it's probably my favorite part of makeup. I like everything about makeup, but well, everything except eyebrows. I like most things about makeup, but definitely eyeshadow is one of my favorites. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Then I'm going to take my finger and use that pulser. It's kind of like it's like a champagne color, but with pink flecks in it. And you can see it close, how it looks. And I'm going to put this all over the blank area we left on the eyelid, kind of like the lid portion itself. And I'm not going to worry about getting it up into the other colors. I kind of actually want that. So it looks like that. This is probably my most used color in this palette. I like all of them, but Pulsar is just like, it looks so good on the lid and it makes your eyelid look big and bright and I don't know, it's beautiful. Okay, that looks really good. Now to finish off the eye look, I'm gonna do a little bit of, well, I'm gonna do mascara of course, but first I'm gonna put on a little bit of eyeliner, just a little hint. I used to do bigger eyeliner, but I find with this look, I actually prefer a more, a smaller line and a little baby wing. I mean, like, we'll see how it ends up because obviously I'm not in control of my wings. Whatever happens, it happens. But I'm hoping not to have something crazy. I had to sharpen my eye pencil, by the way. So I'm using, again, it's Urban Decay. My mom got me this set after the flood. And this is the Robin Eisenberg collection. And this is the Snow or Stars. It's like a glittery black. I don't know if you can see the glitter. It doesn't mess with my eyes, which a lot of glitters do. And I don't know, it's just, it's absolutely stunning. It's not as harsh as a regular black color for me. It just looks really pleasant on the eyes. Oh, I've never done this on camera, so if I really mess up, don't say anything. Okay, so I have a very thin line so far. My trick for this, I use a pencil. I know a lot of people use liquid liner. I don't have any at the moment, but I use the side of the pencil, like this flat part instead of the point, to make my line. Okay, so that's the wing. Like I said, very baby, tiny wing. Tiny. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, now for the next eye. I'm never gonna get it to look like this eye. I already know it. This one turned out so good. I'm impressed with myself. This one's gonna make me look like I don't know what I'm doing, that's for sure. I wish I was ambidextrous. I am a little bit, but not enough to do eyeliner with my left hand. But if I will, I need to get good at that. You know how skilled that is? I wonder if there are people on YouTube that do that. Okay, so this is my eyeliner. It looks pretty good. Just a little baby wing. That's all I wanted. Next, I'm applying my sunscreen for today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I use this glow screen because it's the only one I found that's hydrating enough for my skin and that sits well under makeup. A lot of the really moisturizing sunscreens that I need to use because of trintonin do not sit under makeup well. This is the only one I found that does not mess with my makeup as long as I let it dry completely before I go in to apply makeup. However, it makes me look so shiny and I hate that. Like it's called glow screen for a reason. I just feel like it's a little too shiny, even under makeup. Sometimes I look like the Tin Man, I feel like, in sunlight. But I haven't found anything that works better. So if anyone has any recommendations, please leave it in the comment. I would love a recommendation. I only use this because it's the only thing that works for my skin. But I'm open to anything. I don't know, I have really bad luck with sunscreen under makeup. I tried using this Shiseido, which is like a really nice sunscreen and very hydrating. My makeup will not sit on it. I use the, if it makes a difference, I know that some like makeup and stuff doesn't work with sunscreen because of the oils that are in it or like things like that. That one says oil free, the Shiseido one, however my makeup doesn't stay on. I also use the e.l.f. Camo CC cream for my foundation, so I don't know if that makes a difference, like what sunscreen go underneath it, but so far this is the only thing I found that works. It's the Supergoop Glow Screen and the e.l.f. Camo CC cream together. So I've now let my sunscreen dry for about 5 minutes. Are my wings even? I feel like they're even enough that nobody's gonna tell that they're uneven, if that makes sense. I feel like they're good enough. I feel like the sunscreen is mostly dry. It's still a little tacky, but I think it just kind of stays tacky because it is so hydrating. Next I'm gonna go in with my not dry beauty blender. I gotta wet this. I'll be back. So when I first started trintonin, I thought I was never gonna be able to wear makeup again when I first started to put makeup on. And I found very quickly that it wasn't that I couldn't wear makeup, it's that I can't wear anything drying. So I don't use primers, I don't use powders, and I don't use setting sprays. So how does makeup stay on? No, it does stay on. I don't know how, but I also use this Camo CC cream. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't use concealer. I feel like the worst get ready with me ever. Like I don't do concealer, I don't do powders. I feel like I have a very basic makeup application. However, it works for me, especially because I do have dry skin now. I used to have normal skin and I used powders and setting sprays and everything else, and my makeup looked really good then. But I have to kind of pull back on that now that I, you know, do trintonin. So I just use very little foundation because the less you use, the better. I don't know. It's such a 180 from how I used to do makeup, but it's been forced upon me at this point, so we'll get started with what we got. And I do bring my foundation up to underneath my eyes. Very lightly. You can't tell me this foundation doesn't have amazing coverage. All the other skin on my body is this very neutral color that I'm putting on my face, not this really pink color that my skin naturally is on my face. So I go with what matches my neck and my body more so than my normal face color, because my normal face color would have me looking like I'm rosy colored, which isn't accurate for the rest of me. This sponge is new, so it's a little stiff, I'm not gonna lie. I like a little more spongy sponge, but this will work. Okay. So I look kind of crazy at this point, but I'm going to go back into my palette and I'm going to apply the bottom half of my eyeshadow. The underneath eyeshadow? Oh, I don't know what you call that. I wait to apply it till after my foundation because I go up pretty high with the foundation, but I also want to bring color back in underneath. And I bring in quite a bit of color. I'm not shy of color underneath my eye. I quite like it. I think it looks good. First, I'm going to use the ColourPop E18. It's kind of a fluffy brush, but like thin. And I'm going to go into that Foxfire Brick Red color, and I'm going to apply this right on my lash line. I'm going to kind of bring it up to meet the wing that's over here. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the same brush actually, and I'm going to go into the Mango Sun color, which is like that peachy color. And I'm going to bring that not just underneath the lash line, but kind of down a little bit more. So I can't use concealer because I found that everyone I've tried is either too dry underneath my eye, like it looks too dry, or it's too moisturizing and it like moves too much. I have not found a concealer that works for me. And I actually don't plan to, if I'm honest. I don't think it's out there. I've tried a lot with no luck. Okay, so this is what it looks like up close. I know I have like an eye bag. I'm sorry, I didn't have anything to like put on it, like a mask or anything, so I just have a little bit of bagginess under this eye, and that's okay. But the makeup looks really good, and I think the under eye color kind of helps take away some focus that might be on the under eye bag. Okay, so next I'm gonna move on to the rest of the face. Sorry if you can hear buttons. What am I gonna start with? Let's do eyebrows, my least favorite. Oh, I hate eyebrows. I don't know anyone who likes doing them, but if you do, give me some hints, give me some tips. First, I'm gonna brush them up. Already hating it. I am not good at eyebrows. I try to get them even and a little filled in and less bald looking, and that's about the extent of what I do for my eyebrows. I'm gonna do bronzer next. For bronzer, I'm using this Believe Beauty Golden Sienna. I don't know why it still has the sticker on it. It's never taken off. And I use this IT Cosmetics from Ulta brush. It's the blurring powder brush. It kind of has like a lot of tapering at the top. I don't do a lot of contouring on my face just because I feel like it ages me a little bit, and I really don't care for that. This is the worst face ever, I'm sorry. This is just how I do it. This is the only color of bronzer I found that's actually flattering for my skin tone. I have very pale skin, as you can see. And I found that this one, I don't know, looks good with my pale skin. It doesn't look too orange, it doesn't look too gray. I feel like this side is a little extreme, maybe. Let me blend that out a little bit. Next is blush, which is one of my favorites. Today I'm going to be using the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. Milani Luminoso Baked Powder. Oh my god. Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. I got it out, you guys. Why is that so hard? Okay, probably not for anyone else. I'm not good at speaking engagements. I just take the ColourPop F21 brush and I stamp it on. I love this color blush. I think it does a lot for a lot of people. It's like a peachy color, but it's shimmery too, which is also probably why I look like the Tin Man. I just have shimmer on shimmer, it seems like. I kind of put it strongly at the beginning because it really kind of works into your makeup and not fades, but kind of meshes together more. So I don't mind putting a little bit more on now, and then I'll look normal in a few seconds. And then I'm gonna finally do some highlighter. Right now I use Buckbeak by ColourPop. It came in the Harry Potter set that came out. What do you call it? Like collection. Yes, the ColourPop Harry Potter collection, and I used the Buckbeak color for today. I'm gonna put it first on the inner corners of my eyes because I did not put anything brightening there, and that helps open up the eye quite a bit. And I kind of bring it up a little bit, not just the inner corner, but kind of like leading into the inner corner, this little, I don't know, what do you call that? Like the brow bone that leads down into the nose. I kind of put it up against that as well. And then I put just a little bit up here on my cheekbones. I don't use very much because, like I said, I'm already shiny. I really don't need it. And I just use my fingertips. I found that this is the best way to mesh it all together rather than trying to use a brush and messing up the makeup that's there. And then I love doing it on my nose. I love this look. There we go. Okay, that's makeup almost done. All I have left is the mascara. So I love mascara. I think it changes your look up 100% if you do it right. I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Waterproof. Waterproof is your friend. If you can't get your lashes to stay up, it's probably because you're not using waterproof. It's the only thing I found that works for me. And then I also use the Tweezerman eyelash curler. I'm gonna do this off camera just because I really have to focus, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, eyelashes are complete. These are not false or anything. These are just from the Lash Paradise, which I'm sure you can see why I like it. I think they give like the most beautiful volume and like lift and everything. It looks so good. So I highly recommend that mascara. Let me do one last check. All I need is lipstick, and I feel like my look is complete. I am going to go a little dark with the lipstick today. I think it's going to look good. I'm going to go brown. I love brown lipstick. It's one of my favorites. And when it's fall time, I can get away with it. So I'm going to do some brown lipstick, and I'm going to take you with me to get dressed really quick. I'm probably not doing anything with my hair. I'm not going to do anything with my hair. I'm going to brush it out and just let it be wavy or whatever it wants to be today. Hey everyone, you're joining me, and I just wanted to show you my outfit really quick before we go pumpkin patching. First of all, the dress is from Torrid, and this is from last year, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get it this year. The purse is from Box Lunch, and it's the Harry Potter Elder Wand purse, and I believe the color is caramel or brown. And finally, the shoes are Aerosols. It's the Shannon Pump. I got these at Shoe Carnival. And they're super comfy. If you have wide width feet and you have trouble finding really comfortable shoes, I highly recommend these. I have very tender feet, and these have not hurt my feet at all. We are done picking pumpkins, so I'm going to show you a quick pumpkin haul. Okay, Corey's going to hold it up for me because, you know, he's so nice and brave like that. Okay, this is my pumpkin, picked specifically because of its beautiful stem. Whee! Look how pretty it is! Can you turn it so the stem shows? Yes, look at the curve on that. I love it. Okay, so that's my pumpkin. Next we have Corey's beautiful pumpkin. He picked a very nice one. It's like a perfect shape. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Beautiful pumpkin, very nice orange, and again, that shape is like unbeatable. I have to say, he might have beat my pumpkin. I just like the stem on mine. Oh, and this is the Goliath. This is the wartiest looking pumpkin I've ever seen, so I had to get it. Look at the color. It matches Corey's shirt, actually. Look at it. Look how warty he is. Oh my goodness. He looks like a candle. He looks like if a candle got melted and then dried out. So I love it. Okay, if there's one thing about me, I will get boiled peanuts whenever possible. And they have boiled peanuts. By the way, I don't think I said the name of this place. It is Hubbard's Pumpkin Patch? Hubbard's Pumpkin Patch and Christmas Tree Farm. Which I'm sure you can see all the Christmas trees. Look at them. This one's a big one. And then they have more. They have tons of fields. We're definitely... Which one?
You see it right there?
That one? It's not even a tree. Maybe it's the beginning of one. Anyways, we're gonna have to come back here for Christmas time because we love real Christmas trees. We have one that is not real, but we could also just get a real one because Corey said he could chop one down and I want to see that happen. Just us eating peanuts. Enjoy this footage. Ooh, the sun came out and it got warm quick.
I've squirted in my mouth.
I think that's the point of a peanut. A boiled peanut is just the juice.
Startled me.
Oh no, my peanut's stuck.
Ooh, I stabbed myself in the gum.
How is this painful for you? Like it's just boiled peanuts. You can tell you didn't grow up eating these.
Simple things are hard for me. Oh, that's a cute little one there.
Which one?
This one right here.
Oh,
for like a little space.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a little too little. Oh, that one.
What?
That one?
Oh, yeah.
That one's
there
perfect. The one I'm pointing at. I don't know if... It's right behind that one. It's like a big floofy guy. I love the big floofy ones. They're my favorite. They have some blue sapphire ones. I love blue Christmas trees. A lot of them smell really good to me.
Oh yeah, those are good trees. They have good trees.
They have good trees.
Those Murray cypress over there that are like hypoallergenic.
Oh yeah, the Murray cypresses they sell here are hypoallergenic. I've never heard that before. Oh, my peanut's stuck. I'm not fighting it. It's a lovely day so far. I was worried it was going to be hot. It's not. The clouds have stayed, so it's actually very nice. Probably 75, 76. What is it? Oh no, it's a wasp. I don't want the wasp. Tell me if I need to... Don't make him angry.
If it was a bee, I wouldn't have a problem, but...
Yeah, wasps are a different story.
Out, probably. Go on, get.
I like when your country comes out.
Go on.
Go on, get.
Yeah, boy.
I think you're more country when you eat boiled peanuts. This is a southern food, right? Boiled peanuts. I feel like I don't see them.
I think it's southern and or Cajun also.
Cajun, that's true, because they do have Cajun flavor. But is that just the flavor, or is it made in New Orleans and stuff like that?
It's a big New Orleans thing too.
Hmm.
Hey, why right here?
Oh, he's way too close to you.
I'm starting on, there won't be none.
Literally, the wasp is like...
You get on me, I'll be the last thing you do.
Please go away. We don't want to fight you. He looks like he's sizing you up, actually.
I don't want to squish you.
He's like, try me. If he flies on me, you gotta let him... Oh God, why is he squaring up?
You want to square up?
Why is he squaring up? Oh,
boy.
Oh!
We all make choices. You best make a good one.
Riveting content, us eating boiled peanuts.
Better subscribe, or there's gonna be no more peanut. No more peanut content if you don't subscribe.
Yeah, that's true. I'll subscribe for peanut content. Oh, shoot. Look how cute the games are. There's like ring toss with little witch hats. I think more ring toss. And of course some cornhole. Yeah. Which Corey and I are going to have to play and see who wins. I'll set you up to see if you can watch. Ready?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Oh, that was so close.
That was nice. Ooh.
That was way overshot.
That was power.
Oh, yes. That's what, 3 points?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, 1 point. So I got 4. Oh! I think I won. 4 points to 0.
It was one shot. You're not gonna high five at me. This isn't it at 30?
What?
Isn't it like
30?
first 30?
No! Well, maybe, but is that how you want to play?
That's real cornhole.
Are you sure? 30 sounds very extreme.
Alright.
15?
You do 10.
Okay. I have 4, you have 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine, because you gotta let me get some momentum up,
Oh, okay.
or you just call the whole
You
game.
should just be good or not good. I'm kidding. Oops, I got 2 now. Oh!
Those cancel each other out. So then
What? Okay.
I have 2, you have 2, so 0. 4 to 0 still.
2 points.
6
6.
to 0.
6 to 0. 6 to 0.
How come you get to stand so far forward?
I was just, you never said anything. I can stand back further. I didn't know we were just playing. Where? You want me to stand right here?
I don't stand wherever you want to. I don't care.
Ah, why did it roll so much? Nice. I thought you were trying to push mine off.
I can't. Why did it roll there?
2 points.
8 to 0.
8 to 0. You want to go first this time?
I have been going first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
No.
Oh. 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 Oh.
9.
Oh, that's not in the orange, is it?
The corner.
Oh, that counts?
That doesn't count.
Oh.
It's got to be 50% or more.
You just keep making shit up.
That's not made up. That is an official cornhole rule. You go on the cornhole website.
Okay. I'll go first this time.
Go ahead, then. Alright, you would be the winner right now if I don't get anything on here.
Right. Oh! Awesome. Oh, I thought I had it. So you get 2 points.
Yeah,
I know.
9 to 2.
Yeah. Now he's not even trying to get in the hole though. He's just trying to get on the freaking board.
Why? So? It's about getting points.
Oh, shoot. Too hard. Why did that go so far? I'm not throwing that
These
hard.
are bouncy guys.
Oh.
Oh. That would put you at the win. I need one more on the...
Unless you make the hole.
You have 3, I have 1, so you got 2.
Yeah.
So you're at 11 right now. So I really need 2 points. I have to have hole or pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh!
No!
I won! This is actually pretty cute. I liked it because I won.
That was so close.
Great job. Great game, babe. Is he gonna flick me off? Let's see. Nope, just stumbling. Great game.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2,